Two robbers charged toward a man in an attempt to rob him, but their plan unraveled the moment it began. Instead of becoming a victim, the man reacted swiftly, turning the ambush against them. Caught off guard and overwhelmed, the attackers were met with immediate karmic consequences. Under the cover of night, a robber made his move, only to be met with fierce resistance. Realizing the situation had turned against him, the suspect panicked and ran from the scene. But the escape didn't last long. Just moments later, the robber collapsed nearby. The gate was still sliding shut as the man stepped inside his property, keys in hand, the day seemingly over. Then everything changed. Without warning, two robbers vaulted over the fence, closing in from behind. As the homeowner reached for his front door, they rushed him, guns raised, aimed, and ready. There was no time to think. In a flash, the man spun around and fought back, reacting on pure instinct. The sudden resistance shattered the attackers' confidence. What they expected to be an easy ambush turned into chaos. Caught off guard, the robbers panicked. Within seconds, they fled the scene, abandoning the attack and disappearing as quickly as they had arrived. A terrifying robbery was unfolding in plain sight. An armed suspect cornered a couple at gunpoint, barking orders and demanding cash. With no way out and a weapon inches away, the victims complied, stuffing money into a plastic bag tossed toward them, fearing the worst. Then, an unexpected detail changed everything. Nearby, a man appeared helpless, crawling on the ground as if injured. The robber noticed him, but dismissed him, overconfident, distracted. That moment was all it took. The attackers dragged a man in a white shirt out of the vehicle, attempting to seize the car. But the plan unraveled fast. The victim resisted fiercely, drew his own firearm, and fired in self-defense, throwing the situation into chaos. Startled and overwhelmed, the robbers panicked and fled, abandoning the attempt. A peaceful family walk was suddenly disrupted when two suspects on a motorcycle approached at speed, appearing to target the man's phone. According to reports, the situation escalated within seconds. Fearing for his family's safety, the man reacted in self-defense, standing his ground and forcing the suspects to abandon the attempt and flee. No family members were injured. Authorities are reviewing the incident as part of an ongoing investigation. A strange and senseless robbery attempt was stopped just in time around 9 a.m. when a homeless man was targeted while walking down the street, counting the few coins he had. According to reports, an unknown man suddenly approached the victim and demanded money. The victim, who had only $6, refused. Instead of backing off, the suspect escalated the situation, removing his shirt, lunging forward, and pinning the man against a fence while aggressively searching his pockets. Unable to defend himself, the victim cried out for help. The attack was cut short when an off-duty police officer sitting in an unmarked vehicle nearby heard the screams. The officer immediately intervened and apprehended the suspect at the scene, bringing the assault to an end and preventing further harm to the victim. An armed robbery in Nashville highlighted the calm judgment and quick reflexes of a young man who stepped up to protect his family during a dangerous encounter. When the situation unfolded, the young man quickly assessed the threat and focused on what mattered most, keeping his loved ones out of harm's way. Although some personal belongings were taken, his actions ensured that his family remained safe throughout the ordeal. Authorities say the incident serves as a powerful reminder that in moments of danger, courage is not defined by what is lost, but by what is protected. A routine day at a small shop took a sudden turn when a masked man walked in, moving with unmistakably suspicious intent. Sensing danger, the store owner immediately confronted him, ordering the stranger to remove his mask. The man refused, and that was all the confirmation the owner needed. In a split second, he drew his firearm, shifting the balance of power instantly. The would-be robber froze, then bolted for the exit, abandoning his plan without a word. The situation ended as swiftly as it began, with no shots fired and one vigilant store owner stopping a robbery through sheer awareness and decisive action. Off-duty officer confronts armed car thieves in his own garage. A police officer returning home was suddenly faced with a brazen car theft attempt. Three armed robbers burst into his garage, guns raised, and demanded his vehicle. But they chose the wrong target. Without a moment's hesitation, the officer drew his weapon and opened fire, forcing the intruders to flee. The entire scene was captured by a security camera outside a man's home. As his wife pulled into the driveway and he greeted her, perhaps saying, "You came home early from your outing." Danger was already approaching. From a distance, a robber advanced toward the family. But before the threat could escalate, the husband reacted instantly, quick, decisive, and determined to protect his loved ones. His swift action shielded the family from harm,